develop and to get out there for us to use. And the first one is, last time we had the products out here, but is a marine phytoplankton tonic, if you will. It's a tonic that I say because it's a mixture of several ingredients. But the thing that does the heavy lifting in this amazing tonic called Frequency is marine phytoplankton. And marine phytoplankton is not just any marine phytoplankton. There are people, organizations, there are pharmaceutical industries, food manufacturers who are out there growing marine phytoplankton, but not all marine phytoplankton is the same. Just like cars aren't the same, like any product, not all products are the same. We have a very special kind of marine phytoplankton. It's proprietary to us. We are the only ones that can use it. It's called Alpha-3 CMP, and that's the brand that's used. And it's very special. It's harvested. It's not even manufactured, I would say, from the classical term. It's harvested from the pristine waters of Nanaimo, which is a beautiful island off of the Canadian mainland. Very quickly, a layman, a fisherman of hard shell mollusks was trying to find a way to feed these mollusks, these shellfish, because they weren't growing. He needed to increase his output. He needed larger, healthier shellfish in order to make it in the marketplace. So he started thinking, how do I feed these guys? Better foods that will make them grow quicker, better, to improve my yield. And he spent 8 years searching for the answer to this problem, and he was told at every stop that he went, he was diligent trying to find an answer. He went to universities. He went to industry. He went to special researchers. He looked everywhere. He went to other farmers. And he was told at every turn that it's impossible to synthesize marine phytoplankton, especially in the way that he wanted to do it, which was a natural way that we'll get into briefly. He never gave up. At the end of this 8-year effort, really amazing effort, he was able to devise a fashion of harvesting the pure water that was just right off of his farm. In fact, his mollusks were living in this amazing inlet. He harvested the water, and he was able to grow marine phytoplankton in open air, in natural sunshine, and to essentially multiply very quickly the marine phytoplankton that he had. And he's able to do it to the point now where if we had to, and that would be a wonderful thing, if we had to, we could provide marine phytoplankton for everyone on Earth if he cranked up the production of his facilities to 100%. Why would we want to do that? And what's so special about marine phytoplankton? Marine phytoplankton is it's the foundation of the food chain. It is microscopic in some cases, up to a millimeter in size, combination of natural occurring plants and animals that live in the ocean. And
excuse us.
She's getting frequency shots for us, Mariana.
Okay.
So you know what it is.
That's fine. And it's amazing, but the smallest food sources in the world are actually used by the largest animals in the world, whales. There are others that use it, but that amazing comparison of these massive animals that live for 100+ years in generally good health with extremely low incidence of disease, and they've done many tests on their tissues. They tend to be extremely healthy animals, and they live for very long periods of time. But they eat this marine phytoplankton, and so the question is, okay, we're not whales. Well, but we are mammals. There was a problem that was run into as this farmer, Tom Harper, began to grow this amazing marine phytoplankton. It's covered with a silica shell, And as human beings, we cannot break that down. We can't, if we ate it just as it is, it would pass right through us unaffected. He found a natural way. Did you raise your hand? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did.
Please.
It's like, you say it's coated with something we can't digest.
Right.
So all of these other, and apparently I'm not ahead of myself.
No, please, jump in. Everyone jump in, please.
So, if we just buy marine phytoplankton, I'm sorry, it may be marine phytoplankton, but if it's not, if it's still got that shell on it, we won't be able to digest it.
That's a perfect point. Absolutely, yeah.
So I had someone tell me that they went to Sam's and there was a mix that had that in it, and it was like $10, and I'm going, and I didn't know what to say to him.
Yeah.
So is that what it is?
No, it's not. Well, first of all, remember that what we put in it is proprietary. No one else can use it. It's in our products. We put it in much of what we manufacture, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But yes, you'll find on the marketplace different kinds of marine phytoplankton. Most of it is grown in these bioreactive tanks under artificial light, under artificial pressure. And when I say pressure, I just mean that the environment is tightly controlled to make the marine phytoplankton grow and grow and grow. The problem is the source. The source they use to multiply this marine phytoplankton is perhaps between 10 and at best 50 species of marine phytoplankton. We have over 200 species of marine phytoplankton in our, species of marine phytoplankton in our sources. And that's good because what you end up with is an amazing variety of building blocks, an amazing source of nutrition. What's being passed around now and the marine phytoplankton in it could literally, with the addition in some cases of an amino acid here or a mineral there, sustain your life. It has almost complete nutrition. It has all the essential amino acids. It's got all the fatty acids. It's got all the minerals from A to E. It's got 72 ionic sea minerals in it. It's got it has literally everything that you need to sustain life, and to rebuild health. When we add one other product that we'll talk about later, hemp, you've literally got something, a combination that you could live off healthfully for your entire life. So again, this marine phytoplankton has that variety of ingredients in it. Naturally, it's an all-natural source. It's just food. But what we've been able to do to get access to this, all these amazing nutritional elements inside the marine phytoplankton is Tom developed a way to naturally digest the silica membrane. And so we are able to immediately digest, absorb the building blocks that are found in this. It starts literally in the mouth and it continues all the way through the gut. So this is an amazing source of nutrition. This is kind of the mother of this family of products, I think, marine frequency is. There's another amazing product that I want to talk about, and it was just released.